Hey, it's Zari Daniel from USA Maths Ministry and Organization. The title of this video will be, let me just go to my Google. There is, I think my favorite starting part is, because this is not going to be the title. I need to talk about IOB, IoT. Okay. Christianity as ultimate weapon for hacking human brain, for total mind control, and there was another one, an ultimate directed energy weapon tool. So DEV is going to be Christianity as brain hacking for mind control, and ultimate directed energy weapon, DEW. Because one thing that I was talking, right, if you see there was a movie, Chinese movie, that a guy gets alienated by demon, and then he was capable to, by his, ability to hack people's phone and just direct them, with his hand. Or right now I can say I can do it with my voice. If you hear my voice, because right now this is getting uploaded to the YouTube server and Google server, and so in some way I'm already hacking YouTube and Google server, and everything is under my control and all the true fellow Christians. So right now the boundaries is already drawn, and right now I'm gonna go one by one. Regarding to these weapons, we need to know about IOB, Internet of Body, how to control. Because myself, I'm gonna put tutorials, and I'm gonna start, my Raspberry and Arduino projects to truly explain how, as a Christian, we don't need to even do anything, because when you're acting through black matter, true, because there is a Chinese guy, like because there are amazing matters, like here in this becomes wisdom invisible to this matter, because as a kind of when I think they were make the Statue of Liberty disappear, he used this material. So my point is, as a Christian, there is nothing to surprise us, because we already have this directed energy weapon with our body. If you have the Bible, and if you don't commit sin and fast, you can truly move mountains, because those mountains, all these mountains surrounding us, they're giants. They're giant, humongous human, like the size of Everest mountain, and then all these mountains and hills, actually they were human creatures. I would not say even human, they were creatures existed with that size. After the flood came in, and after actually sin, whenever you sin, you will lose that energy. Like porn, porn is another DV, but then it's a reverse engineering with if you start to, there is level of sin that is accepted. You repent, you sin, you learn. CERT is a mechanical tool that helps us to, touch our environment. Sometimes we touch the hot water, sometimes we play with fire, we enjoy it to some point. But if you continue too much, you're going to start to see the harm. Same as watching porn and masturbation to some level. As a teen, as a kind of a person who is getting learned, and wants to get learned, you touch it, you learn it, that's allowed, that's acceptable. But when it gets too much, the sin part of it comes, and we need to avoid playing with fire, avoid touching with hot things, and use them for intimate relation, in a sexual part and in surgical part, instead of, like I'm talking about DVs, right? To some point, you can use a DV. Why should I, in some way, all of us controlling each other? With my statement, I control you, you control me, to some one point, we are in a system, a control system environment, an equation, and back and forth transactions. But the dominating power that Christian has, it's the power that demons always gets away from us, because the way that we can fight Jews and Muslims and Hindus and Buddhists and yogas and all these people without anger. Because right now when I put these subjects, I am on top of all this, because these are the things that it gives power to Christians. So we need to learn about directed weapon energy. You can, it's very easy. Just be silent. Just do your thing. Live your Christian life. You can just kill people with your eyes, because the eye in a dollar bill, they already summon demons on that dollar bills and kills people who are not Christian, but if you're a Christian, you are defended. So I'm telling, not secret, but we can have this. We have this programmable matter that get activated in a quantum. I don't want to use quantum, or it's a level of a matter that operates in a godly and angelic realm. And then whatever you want to name it. But we come to learn about programmable matter. And then another thing, as a Christian, we should know invisible matter. And then summoning demon, because sometimes we can just talk to angels. Sometimes as a Christian, we are not summoning demons, but communicating with angelic realm. That always angels gonna save us from these demonic attacks. And I would say the opposite from summoning demon, that in some way I can explain to you, is just communicating with God's angel. And you can become a flesh angel as a Christian and have used these amazing tools. I was thinking, how can I X-ray weapons? It goes to the DEV, DW, the directed energy weapons. In my opinion, as a Christian, you are in an ultimate level of power. I mean, you're already glorified, and as you can see in my true life, whatever surrounds me, I was struggling, eating from trash and very horrible situation, but you see the prey and everything surrounds me with stability, money, hard work, and a great level of energy that surrounds me, that I can fight YouTube and Jews and, beat them. And I think one of the recent weapons that I saw was this weapon. But in general, I'm not going to recommend any type of weapon. If you're a Christian, you're already on top of it. If you already watched my video, you're already on top of all these subjects. And my tutorial will be invisible cover in China. That's why I was showed on the YouTube thing. You guys can search. And this was the video. I think I went through Internet of Body, I went through IoT, hacking human brain. For total mind control, as a Christian, we can do it. But one thing is, you imagine as a Christian, you have this power that you can mind control when you hack the opposition brain. And, as a self-defense, that is my power. When I'm telling I'm a minister and I'm single, that is my power, that I can really destroy anybody, so it's better not to mess with me at all. Because, when I see the threat comes in, I mean, right now Jesus Christ saw it and gives us this power to mind control, hack the human brain opposition and control them. But when you control as a Christian, there is a probability factor in mathematics that you can see it. You know that you are in a control of your opposition, but because of a probability factor that in mathematics as a Christian we learn, the free will factor of the opposition is part of our power. I mean, when you want to mind control the other opposition, you have a total control towards the opposition, but part of it is free will to choose. Do you see? I have a power of controlling you and do everything that I want. But there is a probability I'm giving you a chance to become a Christian, to accept Jesus, to avoid your destruction. USA Math Ministry and Organization signing off.